All right, people, what is up and welcome back. So today we're gonna be showing you how to tie a fluoro to braid leader knot. This is a knot I use every single time I go fishing. Once you get good at it, you'll be able to tie this thing probably in about a minute. So we're gonna get Nolan to come over here. We're gonna go from my point of view so then you can see what it would look like when you were tying it yourself. Anyways, let's get right to it. All right, so this is what our knot is supposed to look like right here, and this is 20-pound fluoro to 30-pound braid. So just for the sake of this video, we're gonna be using 40-pound mono, so it is easier for y'all to see exactly how we tie this. So before we get into this video, I just wanted to clear up some terms real quick. The main term here is that the tag end of the line, also known as the loose end right here, is the end that is not connected to anything. So just know that these would be the tag end of the line. So to start this knot off, we're gonna take our braid and then we're gonna take our leader line. This would be your leader right here. This is our braid coming from our rod. And we're gonna put them together. One tag end facing opposite ways, just like this. And then we're gonna give it some room, open it up a little bit so it makes it easier to tie it. We're gonna put about a foot, maybe a foot and a half in there, just so it is very easy to tie it and we don't have any crowded areas. Now what I like to do next is bite down on one side of the line. So we're gonna put both pieces of line. I'm gonna bite down on them. And then this is just gonna make it easier. It's gonna keep the line tight. It's gonna keep everything out of the way so I'm able to tie this knot without having tangles and, line going everywhere. So we have both pieces of line in our left hand, just like this. And we have the tag end of our braided line down there at the bottom, right? The other sides are in my mouth. Now we're gonna take the braided line and we're gonna loop it up towards you, still holding on to both ends of, or still holding on to both pieces of line in my left hand, tag end of the braided line in my right hand, and we're gonna go over both pieces of line, just like that. So now we have a hole right here. Now with this, we're gonna open up that hole and we're gonna put this line through it, taking the tag end of the braid, just like that. As y'all can see, it's over both those, and we're just gonna go over both of those pieces of line about 4 to 5 times. Taking the tag end, going over both pieces of line, just like that. Now, we just pull it tight, and it's gonna loop around like that. It's fine. Okay, you wanna make sure you don't cinch it down completely because we're gonna have to slide both of these pieces up the line in just a second, but there you go. All right, now I'm gonna take the side I just did and put it in my mouth, bite down on that, and then we're literally going to do the exact same thing on the other side. So now we are going to take our fluoro, the tag end of our fluoro in our right hand, have both pieces of line in the left hand, and we're gonna do the same thing like I just said. We're gonna go up towards us, over the other line, and then I like to grab both pieces of line with the finger over here and just start going through it 4 to 5 times. Okay, now we grab that and we pull. Because, like I said before, we are using 40-pound mono instead of what we're usually using, 20-pound fluoro. It's not gonna be as pretty, but y'all be able to get the point. Now, as y'all can see, we have both pieces of line tied up just like this on each side. And your mono, your fluoro, whatever you're tying it to, is usually going to be more spread out like that versus a braid, which is gonna be nice and tight. The mono is gonna be loose. So we're gonna take the mono, the tag end of the mono, and put it in our mouth so it tightens up better. And then we're just gonna pull these two together, making sure to wet down the line in between them first and making sure the knots are wet. So just run it through your mouth a few times. That's gonna make that line, that knot tighter, and you're not gonna get any creases in your line. All right, now we're gonna pull it tight. Okay, just like that. And that right there is a perfect braid to fluoro leader knot. We're gonna trim off the excess line and then we'll show you all one more time. All right, so we're just gonna trim off our excess line right here. You wanna make sure you don't trim it too short, just like with any knot, because it could slip through, although you can manage to get away with this one pretty short. We're gonna go about right there. Same thing to the braid. All right, and that right there is what it's supposed to look like. Perfect. So that's it, pretty simple, just a few steps and you'll get this awesome braid to fluoro knot. Extremely strong. I've never had one of these break, as y'all can see right there. Also, this is a knot that I would use with, well, I mean, you can put it on any rod or reel, but on a casting rod or reel, because the guides on a casting reel are smaller, and this will go right through them and all the way up to the spool, and then whenever you cast it, doesn't get caught on anything. So, very simple. As y'all see right here, thank y'all so much for watching. Make sure to hit that like button, leave a comment down below, subscribe if you are not already, and if you are, thank you so much. We definitely appreciate it, and it helps us out a lot. And until next time, peace.